have to go out there and talk about the rates that we're doing. We're doing $4 million. We're doing $5 million. So we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah,
$3 million was
rates.
great.
That's fair. No, boxing rates. I think you guys rate. I'm not
Okay,
denying that. I'm just saying.
You guys are not going to take nothing away from us.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. We have you on, and we're happy to have you on, and we're happy to talk Tank Davis.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna with nobody, and I don't want nobody.
In a recent and widely covered exchange, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith and boxing legend Floyd Mayweather clashed over claims about Mayweather's finances. Smith, known for his sharp commentary, implied that Mayweather's lavish lifestyle and poor financial choices had caused serious money issues. Mayweather, however, denied the accusations, pointing to his strong investments and active business ventures.
Outspoken ESPN analyst known for his sharp takes and high-volume commentary is making headlines once again, this time for comments directed at Floyd Money Mayweather. Put some respect on the money. In a recent segment, Stephen A. raised eyebrows when he claimed that Mayweather may not be as financially stable as he claims to be. According to Smith, there's a reason to believe that the former champion is either in financial trouble or heading straight towards it.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen.
The controversy started when Stephen A. Smith, during an ESPN segment, claimed to have conclusive evidence of Mayweather's financial decline. He cited reports suggesting Mayweather had lost around $42 million due to excessive spending and poor investments. Smith stated, Floyd Mayweather had it all. Now he's losing it all because he couldn't keep his ego in check. His claims were based on Mayweather's track record of buying luxury items like expensive cars and real estate, along with high-stakes gambling. Smith argued that these habits, along with questionable business moves, had drained Mayweather's once massive fortune.
Number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money, got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out. Okay.
In response to recent bankruptcy rumors, Floyd Mayweather publicly denied the claims by pointing to major real estate investments, including a $42 million deal involving over 60 buildings in New York City. The deal, which includes more than 1,000 affordable housing units in Upper Manhattan, is part of a larger $10 billion urban revitalization project. However, just over a month after Mayweather announced the deal, Business Insider reported that no such transaction had taken place. Mayweather also posted a video on Instagram claiming he bought 6 apartment buildings, stating they were solely his with no partners. Business Insider, however, contradicted this, saying the building's ownership has not changed and they are not his. As a result, many are left questioning why Mayweather would make such a bold and seemingly false claim about his finances.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it...
Mayweather's interest in affordable housing is rooted in his difficult childhood, driving his dedication to helping struggling families secure homes. His real estate company, Vita Properties, has partnered with major industry players, expanding his portfolio to include interests in notable properties like Chicago's AON Center and the old post office building. However, doubts have emerged about the authenticity of his real estate claims. Property records do not confirm the reported ownership transfer of the New York buildings. Experts believe Mayweather may have only acquired a minority stake with potential for future expansion, rather than full ownership. Vita Properties has yet to release official details, raising further questions about the accuracy of his statements.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Mayweather's investment strategy has shifted from extravagant personal spending to focusing on income-generating assets. He highlighted this change by stating, "Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'll be the same person." This reflects his aim to build sustainable wealth while supporting community development. The properties he acquired benefit from Article 20 and tax exemptions, which promote the preservation of affordable housing. These incentives can extend up to 40 years, helping maintain long-term affordability for residents. Mayweather's personal tie to this cause comes from his childhood in a modest one-bedroom apartment in New Brunswick, New Jersey, driving his commitment to accessible housing.
First of all, talking about money, a lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any...
Initially known for his aggressive fighting style, Mayweather later shifted to a more defensive approach, prioritizing his undefeated record and financial achievements. This transformation included adopting the nickname Money, reflecting his focus on wealth accumulation. Joe Rogan, a well-known UFC commentator and podcast host, has commented on Mayweather's career path, particularly his spending habits and continued exhibition matches. On an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan pointed out Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, suggesting that his ongoing fights are financially motivated. Rogan stated, "He spends so much money. If he's planning for the future, You've got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
From being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career reflects a high-risk, high-reward approach both inside the ring and in business. A defining moment came in 2006 when he bought himself out of his top-rank contract for $750,000. This bold move gave him full control of his career and paved the way for massive financial success. While Top Rank paid him well, Mayweather believed he was worth more. By launching Mayweather Promotions, he took on the risks of promoting fights but also claimed all the profits. His first post-Top Rank bout against Carlos Baldomir earned him $8 million, more than double his previous pay. This decision led to even bigger paydays, including $25 million from his 2007 fight with Oscar de la Hoya, which generated a record-breaking 2.48 million PPV buys. Later, blockbuster bouts with Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor brought in an estimated $250 million and $280 million, respectively, cementing his legacy as a financial powerhouse in boxing.
Well, it's my family around the world, so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. You know, I've gotten great results.
Logan Paul has accused Floyd Mayweather of failing to fully pay him for their June 2021 exhibition bout, claiming he is owed several $1 million. Frustrated by the delay, Paul has stated he plans to take legal action, arguing that Mayweather's failure to honor their agreement is unacceptable and beyond negotiation. In interviews, Paul has been vocal about his disappointment, insisting that legal proceedings are now necessary. Mayweather, in response, explained that delays in payment, especially from pay-per-view revenue, are common in boxing and urged patience. This dispute has spotlighted the financial complexities of exhibition matches, particularly those involving high-profile figures from different entertainment worlds. Meanwhile, Stephen A. Smith has repeatedly criticized Mayweather's post-retirement exhibitions, especially against opponents without professional boxing credentials. While Smith accepted the 2017 fight with Conor McGregor due to McGregor's combat sports background, he dismissed other exhibitions, like the bout with Logan Paul, as mere spectacles. Smith argued that Mayweather is prioritizing money over legacy and warned that fighting unqualified opponents risks diminishing the respect earned through an undefeated career. His critique raises broader concerns about balancing financial interests with preserving one's professional reputation.
Appointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC.
Mayweather's legal history includes several convictions for domestic violence. In 2012, he served 2 months of a 3-month jail sentence after pleading guilty to misdemeanor battery against his ex-girlfriend, Josie Harris, in an incident witnessed by their children. His sentence was initially delayed to allow him to fight Miguel Cotto on May 5, 2012. During his time in jail, Mayweather reportedly faced significant stress, including confinement, weight loss, and limited ability to exercise, and he allegedly paid other inmates for protection. Despite earning over $700 million during his boxing career, Mayweather has been involved in multiple financial disputes. In 2023, he settled with the IRS, agreeing to pay over $6.6 million in taxes and penalties, resolving a long-standing tax issue. Additionally, he has faced lawsuits related to his business ventures. In 2022, he was named in a class action lawsuit accusing him of involvement in a cryptocurrency pump-and-dump scheme, although the case was later dismissed. More recently, in 2024, he faced a lawsuit seeking over $3 million in damages, alleging he instructed his bodyguard to assault a man at a Los Angeles restaurant in 2022. Rapper 50 Cent has openly discussed his fallout with Mayweather, citing a financial dispute related to Mayweather's 2012 incarceration. According to 50 Cent, while Mayweather was in jail, he was asked to manage Mayweather Promotions. Upon taking over, 50 Cent discovered that the company lacked structure, was not incorporated, and had no legal frameworks in place. He invested approximately $2 million to formalize the business, establishing TMT, the Money Team, promotions, securing licenses, and signing notable fighters like Yuriorkis Gamboa, Andre Dirrell, and Billy Dib. However, upon Mayweather's release, tensions arose, with 50 Cent claiming Mayweather failed to reimburse him for his investments, leading to the end of their business relationship. 50 Cent expressed frustration, stating that despite his efforts to support Mayweather's brand during his absence, he was not compensated as agreed. Mayweather's financial history has been marked by high-profile tax issues that have overshadowed his public persona of immense wealth. In 2017, the IRS filed a federal tax lien against Mayweather, claiming he owed $22.2 million in taxes from 2015, the year he reportedly earned around $200 million from his fight against Manny Pacquiao. Mayweather responded by stating he had already paid $26 million that year and questioned the IRS's claims, asserting that his financial empire remained intact. This wasn't an isolated incident. Records show unresolved tax liens from previous years, including a $7.2 million debt from 2010. In a petition to the U.S. tax court, Mayweather argued that while he had significant assets, they were largely illiquid, making immediate payment difficult. He sought to defer payment until after his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, expecting the earnings to cover his tax obligations.
It turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole.
Mayweather Jr.'s financial practices have long been under public scrutiny. Despite his claims of being a successful businessman, many view him as someone who prioritizes short-term gains over long-term stability. His financial dealings, particularly those involving friends, partners, and fans, often give the impression that his wealth is more about spectacle than sound financial strategy. For example, reports of Mayweather spending $7 million in a single day at a Gucci store in South Africa have raised questions about his spending habits. Additionally, his involvement in various cryptocurrency projects, some of which have faced legal challenges, has further fueled doubts about his business acumen. Stephen A. Smith, who has witnessed Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle firsthand, has noted the opulence that defines his existence. A standout feature of Mayweather's wealth is his obsession with luxury cars. It is reported that he owns over 100 cars, each more expensive than the last, from rare Lamborghinis to customized Bugattis. Mayweather's garage has become a symbol of his financial success and love for high-end vehicles. Smith, who has been close to Mayweather for years, has seen this firsthand and commented on the sheer scale of it. In April 2024, rumors surfaced that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had been detained in Dubai over unpaid debts. These claims were amplified by boxer Gervonta Davis, who suggested that Mayweather had accepted payments without fulfilling obligations, leading to his inability to leave the UAE. Davis challenged Mayweather to publicly refute these allegations. Boxing agent Rick Glazer further fueled the speculation, claiming that Mayweather was being held by Dubai's legal system due to significant debts unrelated to boxing. He noted that the UAE takes financial obligations seriously, and non-payment can result in legal consequences. Adding to the complexity, online forums speculated that Mayweather's debts might be connected to gambling or loans from Emirati individuals. There were also rumors about Mayweather's travels between Israel and the UAE, with some suggesting that his activities in Israel could have strained relations with his Emirati creditors.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Regarding customs, and I'm giving you my very good supplement in Dylan. Please say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there is anything from Dubai police, we are happy to say. Thank you so much.
Do you believe the reports of Mayweather's financial status are correct, or are they being exaggerated? Let us know in the comments.